I really wanted to give back. I got to work under the care of a tremendous mentor in my life. I feel so affected by that. I met her early in my career, and I've always had this desire to give back at some point.
I'm serving a purpose beyond making a buck. There is a bigger meaning to life, and that is, helping others.
I heard a saying once that said, "I reap a harvest I did not sow," and I've thought about how many people have, planted things that I've been able to partake of that I didn't really do anything, I didn't really earn, that just people have contributed to my life, and it seemed ungrateful if I didn't do something to give back.
And I see the actual results of all of the clinics and all of the workshops where they are transitioning women from either welfare or unemployment or only limited employment opportunities, and with training and workshops and mentoring, how well they progress and how quickly they progress with their lives.
I really love those stories about the women who the posters, the women who have gone out and they've got a job and they've become successful, and now they're successful in life, and they've got their home and they've got their finances under control. And I go through and I look at those posters in that room and I'm like, I worked with her, I worked with her, I worked with her.
I worked with a woman who was working 3 different jobs and never, nights and weekends, never was able to see her children. And after working with people, helping people and kind of teaching her about getting a career rather than just having a number of jobs, we helped her get a job actually with the federal government, with the Bureau of Reclamation, and she was able to, in that one job, make as much as she was making in the 3 other jobs.
One of my clients who'd just been looking for years for a job. She had the degree, she had all the skills, she'd been sending in the resumes, so wasn't getting the interviews, was just hitting block after block. And several weeks into our time working together, she landed her dream job. She just landed her dream job. And watching that, and then how that affects the whole family and her kids and her husband and finances, you just take a breath. So gratifying.
Is that if you get women out of poverty now and you get them in a good situation, then they're going to become successful, but that turns around and it's something that their children are going to learn. They're going to observe that from their parents, and then they will emulate that, hopefully, and then it just keeps going on and on.
You're not only helping moms, you're helping their entire family, because if you can have the mom have a good, stable environment where then she's able to afford housing, she's able to afford to live in a good neighborhood, and the children see her working, she starts to have benefits, so then she and the family can have health care. You're not just impacting the mom's life, you're impacting the children's lives.
I love sharing what feels like a wealth of advantage that I've received. It just feels like the right thing to do.
So I am so impressed with those results of what their programs do that it was an easy acceptance for me to say, yes, I'd be happy to help out.
If you feel strongly about wanting to help women succeed, and if you feel strongly about wanting children to have safe environments, which are 2 things I feel passionate about, then this is the kind of volunteer work that is for you.